So let us discuss the concept of skew lines. In the shortest distance between two lines in space. So when I consider two lines in space, you will be having three possible cases. The lines can be intersect at a point, or the lines can be parallel lines, or you can have a one more case is neither intersecting nor parallel. Now, if the lines are intersect at a point, then the shortest distance between those two lines will be 0. In case if the lines are parallel lines, then the shortest distance will be same as length of the perpendicular from a point on one line to the another line, which we have discussed before, how to calculate perpendicular distance from a point to a line. Next, another case is what, when in two lines there can be what, neither intersecting nor parallel. Such pair of lines are always non-coplanar, and those lines are called skew lines. So skew lines are the lines which are always non-coplanar, and they are neither intersecting nor parallel. Parallel lines are always coplanar and non-intersecting, whereas skew lines are non-coplanar and non-intersecting lines. Shortest distance between two lines is length of the line segment of a point on one line to a point on another line, such that the length of the line segment must be the smallest. So if you are having two lines in space or skew lines, then there exists only one line which is perpendicular to both the lines. So if you observe this cuboid and consider the lines PQ and RS, whatever if you intersect, they will not intersect and they are not parallel and they are non-coplanar always. And there is only one line PR which is perpendicular to both the lines. Shortest distance between two skew lines. Now, in the Cartesian form, let us consider the skew lines as L1, x minus x1 upon a1, y minus y1 upon b1, z minus z1 upon c1. And another line L2 as x minus x2 upon a2, y equal to y minus y2 upon b2, z minus z2 upon c2. Now, here SD is the line of shortest distance. Now, when SD is the line of shortest distance, SD is perpendicular to line 1 as well as SD is perpendicular to line 2. Now, let us take any general point in terms of parametric lambda. We can write the coordinates of S. That is x1 plus a lambda 1, y1 plus lambda b1, z1 plus lambda c1. And coordinates of D we can take as x2 plus mu a2, y2 plus mu b2, z2 plus mu c2. Then you can calculate the direction ratios of SD bar, that is difference of x coordinate, difference of y coordinate, difference of z coordinate. After writing the direction ratios of SD bar is perpendicular to line 1. So sum of the products of direction ratios is 0. So we will get one condition between lambda and mu. SD bar is also perpendicular to line 2. So we will get one more equation in terms of lambda and mu. So by solving lambda and mu, we get coordinates of S and D. So using the points, we can calculate length of shortest distance, that is line of shortest distance, as well as the equation of the shortest distance. So take parametric coordinates of any point on line 1, that can be considered as S, and parametric coordinates of any point on line 2 in terms of mu, that can be considered as D. Then direction ratios of SD bar are proportional to difference of x coordinates, difference of y coordinate, difference of z coordinate, and direction ratios of L1 equal to 0 are A1, B1, C1. Because SD bar is perpendicular to L1 equal to 0, hence A1 into x1 plus lambda A1 minus x2 minus mu A2 plus B1 into this plus C1 into this will be equal to 0, say as equation 1. Similarly, SD bar is perpendicular to L2 equal to 0, hence we can get in the another equation in terms of lambda and mu. By solving the equations lambda and mu, we can find lambda and mu. After getting lambda and mu, you can find the line of shortest distance as well as length of shortest distance. So how to find shortest distance between skew lines in the vector form? So let us take the skew lines as r bar equal to a1 bar plus lambda b1 bar, and another line as r bar equal to a2 plus mu b2 bar. So A1 bar is a specific point on the line, and B1 bar is a vector which is parallel to the line. And here B2 bar is parallel to the second line. Now if I consider SD is the line of shortest distance, so I can take general point on line 1 as A1 bar plus lambda B1 bar. That is position vector of the point S I can take as A1 bar plus lambda B1 bar. And position vector of the point D I can take as A2 bar plus mu B2 bar. Then SD bar is perpendicular to B1 bar as well as SD bar is perpendicular to B2 bar. So the dot product of SD bar with B1 bar is 0 and dot product of SD bar with B2 bar equal to 0. So by solving the equations, we can find lambda and mu. Once you get lambda and mu, you can find out position vector of S and D. Then you can calculate length of shortest distance as well as line of shortest distance. So how to derive the formula to find the shortest distance in vector form and Cartesian form. So when I consider vector form, so I can take a specific point on the line 1 as A, that is position vector of the point A as A1 bar, position vector of the point B as A2 bar. Then B1 bar is parallel to the line 1 and B2 bar is parallel to the line 2. When I consider B1 bar cross B2 bar, it is always perpendicular to line 1 as well as perpendicular line 2. Hence B1 bar cross B2 bar is along SD bar. Now here I can say that SD is the projection of AB along SD bar. So to find the projection, so projection SD is AB bar dot unit vector in the direction of SD bar. That is length of shortest distance SD will be AB bar dot B1 bar cross B2 bar. So A2 bar minus A1 bar dot B1 bar cross B2 bar upon modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar. So this is a formula to find the length of shortest distance between skew lines in the vector form. Exactly in the same manner, you can correlate to the Cartesian form. Now, if you observe the numerator, it is a scalar triple product. So A2 bar minus A1 bar corresponds to the two specific points on the line 1 and line 2. So here I can take A as x1, y1, z1, B as x2, y2, z2. Then the first row corresponds to difference of x coordinate, difference of y coordinate, difference of z coordinate. And the second row corresponds to direction ratios of the first line. And third row corresponds to direction ratios of the second line. And the denominator B1 bar cross B2 bar corresponds to square root of sigma L1 M2 minus L2 M1 whole square. So one example to find the shortest distance between two skew lines in the vector form using the formula. So R bar equal to 4i minus j plus lambda into I plus 2j minus 3k. So here I can consider A1 bar as 4i minus j and B1 bar as I plus 2j minus 3k. And another line is R bar is this. So B2 bar as 2i plus 4j minus 5k and A2 bar is I minus j plus 2k. So the formula for shortest distance is modulus of A2 bar minus A1 bar dot B1 bar cross B2 bar upon modulus of B1 bar cross B2 bar. So the shortest distance will be 6 upon root 5. So shortest distance between two skew lines in Cartesian form. So general point on line 1 in terms of lambda we can take as 1 plus 2 lambda, 2 plus 3 lambda, 3 plus 4 lambda. In the same manner on line 2 in terms of mu we can take as 2 plus 3 mu, 4 plus 4 mu, 5 plus 5 mu. Now SD bar is perpendicular to line 1 as well as SD bar is perpendicular to line 2. Then we get two equations in terms of lambda and mu. When you solve for lambda and mu, you will get lambda equal to 1 by 3 and mu equal to minus 1 by 6 and substitute back in S and D and calculate distance between the 2 points. So which is length of shortest distance, that is 1 upon root 6. So if you observe the lines R bar equal to I plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda times 2i plus 3j plus 4k, and another line R bar equal to 2i plus 4j plus 5k plus mu into 4i plus 6j plus 8k. So here B1 bar and B2 bar, they are parallel. So B1 bar is 2i plus 3j plus 4k and B2 bar is 4i plus 6j plus 8k. Because they are parallel, so the shortest distance between the lines will be same as the distance between the parallel lines. So distance between the parallel lines will be same as taking a one specific point on line 1. I can take that as alpha bar I plus 2j plus 3k and calculate the perpendicular distance from one point, specific point on line 1 to the another line, perpendicular distance, which you can apply the formula. So if I consider specific point on line 2 as a bar as 2i plus 4j plus 5k and b bar as 4i plus 6j plus 8k, then I can apply the formula perpendicular distance a bar minus alpha bar cross b bar upon modulus of b bar. Again, suppose in case shortest distance between the two lines is turned out as 0, then you have to understood that the given lines L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0, either they may be parallel or they may be intersecting lines.